This is a leaking Hague WaterMax water softener. As you can see, there's a major leak here. This tank was hooked up directly to the main power supply, and we thought we may be able to get it fixed with the 25-year warranty on the system. But as you can see, the warranty says very clearly that the media tank, brine tank, and the valve body are covered by 25-year warranty or repair and replacement. So you would think, okay, I'll call the Hague dealer and they will get that sorted out immediately. But the reality is that there's a catch here. You know, it's just this warranty is useless, because if you go down in that very well kind of deceptively crafted legal agreement, they tell you you have to ship the defective tank back to Hague, and then they will ship also the new tank back to the dealer at your cost. Okay, and you would think, okay, how much it's going to cost? $200, $150? No, it costs you $800 just for the tank itself. So you see here, when we got this installed, on the bill it says Hague Quality Water of Arizona. So you would think this is Hague itself, the manufacturer who installed this for you. But this is also a deceptive maneuver. It was actually just a local company that names itself Hague blah 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 in order to fool people. So basically, when they sell you a warranty, they're not selling you the warranty themselves. They're selling you a warranty for a third party who works out of Ohio, and you have no legal kind of power on these people. So this particular system leaked the first time immediately after the installation. So they came in and they said they fixed it, but at the time we were too busy to even see what's happening. So we thought this little bit of water leaking underneath, it's coming from the sprinkler system, and then our sprinkler guy told us, no, this is coming from the tank. And when we brought these people back, then suddenly they refused to come anymore, and then we find out that the company itself changed name. And then another dealer came on board, and it basically told us, you have to pay for this tank, because it's as you see according to the agreement. So in the end we got this replaced after a Better Business Bureau dispute, and we thought, okay, that's it. It's covered, and suddenly this same new local dealer again changed name later on, and then there's a third dealer that came on board. So you see, these names on the bills keep changing, and now they don't put Hague anymore, probably because legally they can't do that, or because they must have gone through some legal battles and things like that. So this is what we're gonna be trying to figure out, in the coming weeks. So you see here, the leak does not stop. You can't stop it, because the system is connected directly to the main power supply. I mean the main water supply, and this water supply is connected through a 1 1/4 connector to what they say it's a bypass valve, but this bypass valve is useless, doesn't work. We didn't have to use it before, because when there was no leak, but suddenly when this happened, so when you turn the knob counterclockwise, as they say, it actually nothing happens. It just does not cut the water off the tank. So the only way to get this leak fixed is to completely disconnect the water softener from the main power water supply, and then get a plumber to connect these two in and out lines together. Okay, there's no easy fix because they use these 1 1/4 inch connectors, female connectors. You cannot find anything that can tolerate this much high water pressure with these kind of connectors. So you still have to get a plumber. The plumbing will cost you about $1,500 at least in order to just disconnect and connect these two in and out pipes together. So you see, this bothered me, so I had to figure out, am I the only one, or are people who were going through these kind of situations? And I found on Consumer Affairs and Better Business Bureau and other places that a lot of people are angry with the service, and they had pretty much the same thing. They just things leak and they don't come and fix them, and people are rude, and the local dealers are not Hague employees. They are just local plumbers who just tell you that they are Hague dealers, but they have nothing to do with Hague other than just selling their products, and they teach them how to use this deceptive method to sell their products. They tell you, this 25-year warranty, covered, you're covered, you don't have to worry about anything. But the reality is they're making these local dealers make money off of you, and once they hook you to this system, then that's it. And then you have to pay every time something leaks, and you have to bring them and you pay them an hourly fee plus price of this part that went down. Sometimes it's just a simple part, but again, it costs too much money, and you cannot order it online. You cannot order directly from Hague. They refuse to sell it to you. Once I found someone who was selling these things online and suddenly disappeared. I'm sure they either sued him or something. So you cannot find any parts online. So there are a lot of people complain about this, and I'm wondering if we could get at least 2 more people other than us to get together and file a class action lawsuit. I have a cousin who is willing to help me with this pro bono, but I still need 2 additional customers who have documented information about this deceptive methodology that they use. You use a 25-year limited warranty, blah blah blah, and then you have to pay a lot of money in order to get a warranty service. Even they don't even go to your house without charging you $125 service fee, and then you will be basically faced with a hefty bill. So if you say no, you lose the money, and you're out of luck. You have to find someone else to help you. So it's you lose a lot of water, you waste a lot of water, and it's about part of the water damage and all this stuff. And this is not just the leak problem that I'm talking about. Just some people talk about other issues with the service itself. I've had also issues with the microcontroller they call the computer. It just goes out of whack, and it died a couple of times. And once it stopped during the backwash when you were out of town for a week, and my neighbor kept hearing the sound of water just flushing all day and night, and by the time we came back home, we had, I think, $500 water bill because of that leak. So it's just because the system just decided, okay, I'm gonna stop at the backwash stage. The computer itself controls another, like a plastic lousy wheel that they call it. Just that the magnetic control magnetic sensor, And again, this wheel keeps breaking because it's not well designed. It's a plastic wheel that is going and turning around a very tough valve, so it keeps breaking over and over, and you have to replace it, and each time it's about $50 across the labor fee. They don't send it to you, they don't mail it to you. You have to purchase it through the dealer and pay for the service fee. So basically you buy a water softening system hoping that it's gonna basically save you some money and on a lot of kind of water damage that could happen because of the water hardening, but again you pay a lot of more money on this water softener that do not justify buying it at all. Okay, and what bothers me is just when you look at all these people complaining and nothing happens. Just the same guy who works for Hague, when you call them and tell them, oh, look, we have this leak, blah blah blah, they just tell you go talk to the local dealer. We don't deal with this ourselves. And then when you talk to the local dealer, they face you with this hefty bill. For me, the first time they said, well, I have to come to see exactly what's happening, but again, it's going to be around $2,400. When you complain about this to Hague, they'll tell you, well, there's no other way. You have to go through the local dealer. We have to ship them the tank in order to get it replaced. I say, why don't you just ship the tank to me and I will pay for the fee. I said, we can't do that because it's going to cost $800 to ship the tank, which is a big lie, because I could buy just a brand new 10-year warranty water softening system, the same size, from Lowe's for $500 delivered to my house. So how can they deliver a brand new Wi-Fi enabled brand new 10-year warranty water softening system to your house for $500, but shipping an old tank, empty basically tank to you cost $800. Okay, so in the end, after this dispute and managing them by complaining about about them to the Better Business Bureau, they again try to reduce the amount of salary for $2,400. It went down to $1,500, but at this time they say you still have to come and see, and most likely they're going to charge you for the valves, because once you start removing these valves from the valve body that they say it's under warranty, but the valve body is nothing but just a rubber housing. It's useless. So they use the valve body to fool people, to tell you, well, it's the whole valve, but it's actually just the housing where you insert the valves. And if these valves are dead, like the bypass valve, whatever, then you have to pay for each piece, and not just for the part, and also for the labor fees to install it. So there's no way to know exactly how much you're going to be paying to these people before bringing the guy to your house and basically sending you the bill. So where's the warranty here? There's no warranty. For me at this point, my main problem is just this tank is leaking, and I just want this leak to stop. I don't care about anything else. Just come and fix it for me. It's under warranty, as it says. I say, no, we have to come and assess and make you pay all these fees, labor fees and trip fees and shipping fees and all this stuff. And not only that, you still have to wait for the tank, the dead tank, to be shipped back, and the new tank to be shipped to the dealer, and for the dealer to make an appointment with you to come and fix it for you. So it's so amazing how they were able to run their business and do all of this harm to people for so many years and still be able to stay in business. So all of that is just because they deceptively word their contracts in such a way that to fool people, and then also they rely on local plumbers who basically they teach them how to do that, and they're all protected legally, and then they change this business name every couple of years to basically remove liability. So if you try to call the original installer, try to complain about this installer or sue them, you cannot do that because they're out of business. Like the person who installed this for me, they told me, oh, this system is old now. We cannot, you know, you have to get something new. I said, wait a minute, you sold me 25-year-old warranty. I would say, well, this is not us. This is a different company, but we'd be happy to get you a new system, different manufacturer, of course, because they cut their relationship with Hague. And then when I said, no, I need to adjust warranty service, they gave me the number of another dealer, and this dealer who gave me this $2,400 estimate for the replacement. So again, at this point we're stuck, you know. And if you look in this is the same guy, Michael Ross, who was running Hague Quality Water in Phoenix. Now there's no Hague Quality Water in Phoenix anymore, and when you try to call them, then you end up talking to a different person, you know. So the company just keeps changing. The companies keep changing names all the time. Hague Quality, and then High Quality, from Hague Quality to High Quality Water of Arizona. Then when you say, okay, so the same owner, High Quality Water of Arizona, so they must be able to help us. No, they don't deal with Hague anymore. Now we are a different company. We sell different water softeners. We'd be happy to sell you the new one. And you cannot do anything about it legally, you know, because it's a different company. We may be able to do that, so we have to talk to the lawyers and figure out what can be done. So you see here they're selling. This is High Quality Water. The same guy who installed the system for me, now he's selling a completely different system, and that's it. And they move on, you know. Just the trick is just to keep changing company names, and that's it. You know, just very deceptive methodology, and we have to stop that. So I'm hoping to find a few people who would be able to work with me on that and figure out a way to get this company to pay us for damages and fix these damages that they caused us. You see, but it's all the time even when they move to a different company, they still do the same thing. They have complaints about pretty much the same thing, and it's amazing. So I'm hoping that we will be able to get a resolution with the help of a few of you guys. And if you see this movie and you're interested, you just write a note and comment, or and I'm gonna post this on YouTube and Twitter, and hopefully we'll be able to find a resolution to this problem. Okay, so hopefully I will get a few comments from you guys. So thank you very much for watching this movie, and wish you best of luck if you are also going to do like us and complain about this company in the proper channels. All right. Well, thank you very much and have a nice day.